dudes, welcome to Easy Vegan Quiche. So this is quick, it's egg-free, it's vegan, and it's quiche, all in the same sentence. It probably takes 15 minutes to make. It's great for lunchbox, it's great for summer lunches, for dinners, and to impress your mates. Okay, first step we have is I bought some short crust pastry. It was easier. Obviously you can make it, but much easier to buy it. I bought it in the freezer section of the supermarket. So I've got a springform pie dish. This one here, I found something to put in the bottom of it, so it's got a hole in it. It's not essential that you've got one of these push-up springform cake tins, but if you do, it's obviously easier. So I'm gonna blind bake our pastry first. So we're literally just gonna spread it up to all the edges. Pastry's so good to work with, I love it. You can kind of patch anything up together with pastry. Oh, it's something so primitive about playing with pastry, it's great. So I'm literally going to use the piece of parchment that it came with. I'm going to put that on top and I'm going to blind bake it. That's what it's called, blind baking. I'll put a few chickpeas on top there. I've preheated my oven to 180 degrees and I'm going to put this in just while I make my batter. So probably about 5 to 10 minutes, something like that. Beautiful. So yeah, if you didn't know, most pastries that you buy in the supermarket, most frozen pastries, they're pretty much all vegan. So certainly in Ireland they are anyway. But just check the ingredients just to clarify. So what is in a vegan quiche, I hear you say? Well, number one, an essential ingredient is gram flour. Gram flour, what is gram flour? Gram flour is just chickpea flour. You'll get it in most, probably specialty stores or health food stores, and maybe some supermarkets will do it too. I've got 150 grams of gram flour. Gram flour is great, it really binds things, it's got a really eggy colour and it's quite substantial, it's really good. So I've got 250 mils of non-dairy milk. In it goes, beautiful. I'm going to go in with a decent pinch of black pepper. I've got probably half a teaspoon, in it goes. I'm going to go in with a decent pinch of chili powder, so probably half a teaspoon as well. This is a mild chili powder. I think smoked paprika goes great. I'm going to go in with half a teaspoon. Once again, I'm going to use my hands again just to... I've got 1 onion. Red onion I think is better, it just gives a nice fleck of colour. And in the oven it really kind of roasts up really well. So a little bit of veg that works really well is cherry tomato and courgette. They're both very high in water, so they really help to kind of keep the quiche hydrated and keep it all together. They work really well. I suppose spinach would go really well to it. Obviously try to use organic if you can. I'm going to do a video, I'm thinking of doing a video on organic versus non-organic and kind of get this discussion, debate going. Leave a comment and let us know if you think we should do that. And if you've watched any of our kind of talks to camera, like the kind of morning productivity one, let us know and let us know what you think about it. We'd genuinely love to know because we're thinking of doing a few more of that type of one. Okay, 1 courgette grated in nice and fine. Okay, with any courgette you definitely need a bit of salt. It really helps to get the moisture out of it. So I'm going in with a decent pinch of salt. And voila, the whisk. So it probably retrospectively would have been better to mix all the dry ingredients or the wet ingredients together, or dry ingredients together first. But I have made it this way lots of times and it just comes together nicely as well anyway. Okay, so that's our batter ready. I'm going to take out our pastry. It's probably been in there about 5 minutes, I'd say. Okay, so that's our base. If I left it in longer, it would have crisped up more. So I've got quite a lot of batter here, so we're going to bake it for probably 15 to 20 minutes, I'd say. So here we go, we're just going to put it in the oven. I'd say it'll take about 20 minutes, something like this. It obviously depends on what size pie dish you're using and whatnot. So, but approximately 20 minutes is a good guideline. And it goes, see you in 20 minutes, buddy. Okay, we're ready. It's been in the oven for 20 minutes and it's smelling good. Ta-da! Look at that, vegan quiche. Okay, so the benefit of using a springform dish is, if this works, ta-da! I'm just gonna, there we go, beautiful. Okay, so there's our vegan quiche. Beautifully done. I'm gonna dig into her now. Oh, it's lovely and light. And obviously the pastry will be supermarket perfect. So as you can see, it looks just like the real thing. One thing which I forgot to do is I wanted to put pesto through it, particularly our sun-dried tomato pesto on the base. But okay, here we go, taste test. I'm going for a bit of quiche. I'm gonna go for a little bit of pesto with it. Well, a decent hunk of pesto. Here we go, vegan quiche. That's really good. Very good. Vegan quiche. Okay, next time I'd make it, I'd put the pesto through it because it really just adds so much flavor. It's such a good texture. It really is. It's exactly like quiche. That's yum. It's really good. Easy. That was really simple. I reckon I could train my daughter Elsie to make it. Delicious, simple, quick, easy, and vegan quiche. You know, it works really well. It'd work great in a lunchbox, summer kind of thing. I'd probably blind bake the base for probably another 5 minutes. So blind bake the base for 10 minutes, that'd be my recommendation. And I think I'd put a bit of pesto through the batter, and that would make it even better. But really good. That recipe works great. It's simple. Share it with anyone you think would like it. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribe, and if you watch our videos, we really appreciate it. And yeah, sending loads of quiche love your way. Thanks a million for watching. Bye.